make a little matcha over here. Everything that I do with my matcha cart, I weigh out. And I am working on my own matcha brand currently, so that'll be launching really soon. But all of my matcha is going to be from Japan. Mine's from the Kyoto region in like Wazuka specifically. So for my typical recipe, I do about 4 grams of matcha in, and I always sift it out. And I'm gonna go in with water. So actually, people always ask me about this, about me using room temperature water. I like to use room temperature water because typically I've noticed that my customers like a sweeter matcha. So what I try to do is reduce like the umami flavor. And by using cooler water, it makes it a little less umami and a little bit sweeter. And it works really well for my setup because I don't have to have like an electric kettle on hand. But I'm still able to get a really nice froth microfilm from the matcha despite it being room temperature water. And I typically have a pretty long line because I hand mix all of my matcha and I try to get a nice foam on that. So I'm just gonna make a really basic matcha here. This is going to be a banana black sesame. So I use banana syrup that I make in-house. What I do is I make the banana peels into an oleosaccharum, and then from there, with the syrup it produces with the oils and the sugar, I mash the bananas together. So it's just a very like natural syrup, and I get almost a double extraction of banana flavoring that way. And then this is just black sesame paste, kind of just thrown all around in there. All of my drinks, I use vegan products, so everything's vegan. My typical oat milk, or typical base is going to be oat milk. And this is how I usually serve one of my drinks. Is a banana black sesame matcha latte.